and they weren't played with the virus, right? The virus was one thing where politics didn't come into play.
No, like there were some like political disagreement when it comes to like obviously businesses and money and that sort of thing, but in the end, like it wasn't, not compared to other countries, like it just, you know, like looking back at it, I don't feel it as political, like, you know, not as it is now. Yeah, it was definitely not the same.
Not the same.
And it was good, like that they did it that way. Like there's always going to be politics in it, that's just life. But yeah, so no, like we really felt like Jacinda chose her people over the country's economics and money, which would have been a huge decision to make, but the right one, I think. That's my view. Yeah.
Definitely. And it is a lot of people's view, because you can see it was the right one. You came out of it. Yes, the pandemic is still going on. That's not something that just stops, but
No.
it has technically stopped in New Zealand. You just have to be cautious with who comes in, because there's no community transmission right now. Hopefully it stays that way, and it will, as long as you're careful with isolating and quarantining the people that come in, right? And that means you can do all the things that we used to do in different parts of the world and wish we would do, and unfortunately some of us still do and shouldn't be doing, right? It's different. We look at least I look at New Zealand and I see our past, but also our potential future, right? And it's a weird place to be, right?
It is, like, it's so nice to be in a place like where I am, and it's just so hard, like, you know, we get everything from most of the places, you know, America and England, like we see a lot of that, and you just see all these people going out, and it just kind of it blows your mind, like, you know, it's just a whole different place to hear, and just the reaction to it, and yeah. like England surprises me a lot, like with how people over there, like I thought they would be a bit more like us. I know they're a lot bigger, and obviously because we have, you know, a lot of English ancestry, so we've got that connection with England, but yeah, they're not. Yeah, so like it's nice to know that people think of New Zealand as a hope of what other places could be, and I do hope that we continue to stand up to that, like on that pedestal that people see us on. Yeah,
but one of those things that we should always keep in mind is, yes, maybe right now New Zealand is on a pedestal, but I mean, you had to climb up, you had to do the work to be on that pedestal. It's not that you didn't do anything and you're fine. You had a very harsh and strict, and it worked, lockdown. You even mentioned in our last conversation that it was difficult, right? Even for you, it was difficult, but you guys did it, and you don't want to go back to that.
No.